Scientific study of RIG VEDA, class 29. Today we are going through the Sookthas 7 of Mandal 1. That is, there are 10 Mandras in the Sooktha, and all these are related with INDRA. And INDRA is the force which is behind every action that is taking place in this universe. If we are doing any work, we are coordinating the activity. Whether it is scientific work or anything, a coordination is required. Likewise, when we are doing any work inside the system, everywhere there is some chemical reaction taking place inside it. Suppose you want to break a stone, we are applying the force so that the atom gets separated. Likewise, in every action, some force is coordinating the activity. Because every system has a tendency to remain in that state, as per Newton's first law or Sabda. But if we want to make some change, suppose if we want to push a stone, we are trying to change its position from one state to another, one position to another. So a change is taken place. But this system has a tendency to remain as such. So there is an opposition, that is Newton's third law, that is reaction. So to overcome this reaction, we should apply a force. So that is as per Newton's first law or Rajoguna. So while doing anything, in that system a force is acting, that is directing the action that is taking place in that system, and that force is called INDRA, or INDRA is the coordinating force which is the which control the activity in there. So in every system there is a force which coordinates the activity, and this coordination is taking place based on science. If there is science, then only it will move. If the stone is very big and we apply a small force, it will not move. So Indra will not move the stone. To move the stone, we should apply the enough force. So Indra is related with the science behind that action. Based on this, we can go through the first mantra and see what it says.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-1. ഋഷി മധു ഛന്ദസ്, ദേവത ഇന്ദ്രൻ, ഛന്ദസ് ഗായത്രി. ഇന്ദ്രമിത് ഗാധിനോ ബൃഹദ് ഇന്ദ്ര രക്തേഭിരക്കിണഃ ഇന്ദ്രം വാജേഭിർ അനൂഷഷത്.
It says Indra is related with the Samaveda. Samaveda means chemistry. Samaveda is related with the atomic reaction, everything that is related with the internal activity, that is related with the atom and so on. So Samaveda, we can generally say that it is related with chemistry. And in every action there is some chemistry behind it. So Indra is there, he is following Samaveda. And we should use a proper law, Vani. Vani means scientific law or science or Veda Vani. Sentences that is there in the Veda, that is science of this. There is some science principle in the each Vedic mantra. So we should invite Indra with the help of proper Vani. So we should praise Indra based on certain science principles. Then only he will came to help us. Now let us go through the second mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-2 ഋഷി മധു ഛന്ദസ് ദേവത ഇന്ദ്രൻ ഛന്ദസ് ഗായത്രി. ഇന്ദ്ര ഇത്തര്യോ സജ സംശ്ലിഷ്ട ആ വചോയുജ ഇന്ദ്രോ വ്രജി ഹിരണ്യയഃ.
It says, if we use some scientific laws, vachana means some science laws. If we approach Indra to do some work based on some vachanas or some Sookthas or Mandras or based on science, Indra will fix its 2 horses in his chariot. Because Indra is completing the work with the use of force. Force is represented by horse. Force is horsepower, or that is energy. So force in Veda means it is represented as horse. He is tying his chariot with 2 horses. 2 horses means each horse has 2 components, horizontal component and vertical component. As per science, we are analyzing everything based on 2 forces. If there is force, we will split into 2 components, that is horizontal and vertical component. Suppose we are trying to break this stone by applying a force. There are 2 forces active. One is the force in the downward direction. When the stone breaks, it moves in this direction, that is in the horizontal direction. So if we apply a force, stone will break in another direction. So actually there are 2 components as per science, that is horizontal component and vertical component. So Indra came this with his 2 horses. There are 2 forces. Then he came with this diamond sword, Vajrayuda, diamond sword, because in every action there some breaking is taking place, then only it is combining. If we want to combine hydrogen and oxygen to water, first we should break hydrogen molecule into atom, 2 hydrogen atom, oxygen molecule into 2, then we should combine it. So there is some breaking and joining. So it requires a sword. If we want to cook food, in that food the ingredients are first internally, these are cut into several pieces, then only that material will become soft. Some chemical changes are taking place inside. While taking chemical changes, these atoms are first separating. Some of the atoms are separating. So a force is required, and that cutting sword is made of Vajra, means sometimes a very hard substance is required to break these atoms, and diamond is the hard substance. So Indra came with this sword to complete that work. Now let us go through the third mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-3 ഇന്ദ്രോ ദീർഘായ ചക്ഷസ ആ സൂര്യം രോഹയദ്ദിവി വിഗോഭിർ അദ്രിം ഐരയത്.
It says, sun removes the darkness. It gives its light to very far away distances. And Indra is taking part in that action also. Indra is releasing that energy from sun, because in the sun some chemical reactions are taking place, and due to this chemical reaction energy is releasing, and that energy is removing the darkness at a far away place. So something is burning, or some chemical reaction is taking place in this sun, and Indra is taking part there also. So Indra is the force which is taking part in every action. So in the sun itself, Indra is acting and he is releasing the energy. So there also Indra is the acting. Now let us go through the fourth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-4. ഇന്ദ്രവാജേഷു നോവാ സഹസ്രപ്രധാനേഷു ച ഉഗ്ര ഉഗ്രാഭി ഊദിഭിഹി.
It says Indra is doing thousands of war for us. Here war means in every action, if we are doing anything, Indra is there to complete that work. Actually, a war is taking place because to convert one thing from one state to another, the force is required as per Newton's second law. When that force tries to convert it from that state to another, and opposition is also force, reaction also is there. So, Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna, these three are fighting each other. So, Indra with the help of energy, it is overcoming this demon or reaction and it changes into another state. For example, if we are trying to pull a big stone, this stone is also opposing because it will not move easily. So we should apply force. So we had to overcome that force which have tried to prevent that movement. So a fight is taking place between Indra and the reactive force. And Indra succeeds to move the stone from that position to another position. So any action means there is action and a reaction. There is a fight between these two. And Indra is coordinating these activities, and with the support of energy, Indra complete that operation and change is converted into another form. Then let us go to the fifth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-5. ഇന്ദ്രം വയം മഹാധന ഇന്ദ്രമർഭേഹ വാമഹേ യുജം വൃത്രേഷു വജ്രിണം.
Indra carries the Vajrayuda for our benefit. Through with this, Indra gives us prosperity. What all things we need, Indra gives us with the help of this sword, his Vajrayuda. Because what all things we are doing, we are splitting that material and then rearranging it. If we want to make a table using a timber, we should first break it, and we are using a number of operations to shape it. So a number of oppositions are taking place. When try to remove the one piece, a portion of that piece, it opposes as per Newton's law, but Indra try to complete that work after defeating that reactions. So Indra is there for this, that a hard Vajrayuda is there with Indra. So he is ready to serve us at any time and to give us prosperity. Now let us go through the sixth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-6. സനോ വൃഷന്നമും ചരും സത്രാദാവന്നഭാവൃധി അസ്മഭ്യം അപ്രതിഷ്കൃതഃ.
It tells Indra to break that cloud so as to get rain. That means clouds are formed due to the evaporation of water vapor, and that gets ionized, and there are two types of clouds, different charges. Clouds with the different charges. Different clouds are there with the different charges. These are to be mixed, and they are to be break into several pieces and join together these two charged particles. There a fighting is taking place. That is why spark, we can see spark and sound, because there is a fight between which opposes it. So Indra is doing such an activity, and he breaks all these clouds So we cannot see this cloud after raining. So this Rishi tells Indra to go there and break the cloud and give us water. Now let us go through the 7th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7 തുഞ്ചേ തുഞ്ചേ യ ഉത്തര സ്തോമ ഇന്ദ്രസ്യ വജ്രണഃ ന വിന്ധേ അസ്യ സുഷ്ടുതിം.
Indra is giving us a lot of things. We cannot compare it with any other person who is giving so much things to us. Suppose we are taking food. Indra is there. There is some chemical reactions are taking place inside that. Indra go there, split the food into several pieces and converts it to glucose, fructose and several vitamins and several fats and so many things. Yes, a number of chemical reactions are taking place there. So he is giving different types of things from this food. So there is a limit for his contribution to us. If we are doing anything, any outside work, if we are producing a number of things, a number of substances, TV, radio, etc., everything, a number of consumer items or industrial equipments, etc., are producing. In all such activities, Indra is taking part in their minute operations and gives us a number of things. So there is a limit for his contribution. For that, we should apply proper study. Study means we should apply science, proper science. Then only Indra will help us to produce new things. Now let us go to the next mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7 വൃഷാ യൂഥേവ വംസംഗ കൃഷ്ടീര്യർത്യോജസാം ഈശാനോ അപ്രതിഷ്കുതഃ.
It says Indra is like a ox in a group of cow. It is guiding these cows. This is ox. Likewise, Indra is also there with us to encourage us to do something, because we are doing things based on after taking some imagination. We will think we should want to produce some things. At that time, some chemical reactions are taking place in our memory also. There also some actions are taking place. From there, some ideas are coming out to produce new things. So in that action also Indra is there. Indra is acting in our memory also. There are some chemical reactions are taking place. Actions are taking place. And the product is new ideas to produce new things. So Indra is there. So Indra is behind our thoughts to produce new things, to discover new things and so on. So in our mind also Indra is acting. Now let us go through the next mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-9 യ ഏക ചർഷീണാം വസുനാമിരജ്വതി ഇന്ദ്ര പഞ്ചക്ഷിതീനാം.
It says Indra is behind all our activities and all the activities that are taking place anywhere in the world, everywhere. Indra is not helping us only. It is there in everyone's action in this universe. Now let us go through the 10th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 7-10 ഇന്ദ്രൻ വോ വിശ്വതസ്പരി ഹവാമഹേ ജനേഭ്യഃ അസ്മാകമസ്തു കേവലഃ.
Rishis tells Indra to help all human beings in this universe. And it says, Indra is the friend, Indra is our friend of everyone. He is ready to help everyone. So he is the best companion of each individual in this universe, because what all things we are doing, Indra is there to help us. So we should utilize Indra.